right. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? Your neck, that isn't what I think it is. Something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took, even if you had to steal your fiancé's pistol to do it. But wait! Looking at this lamp and the witness's neck, it looks like the very opposite happened. Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness, specifically. You tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus Clinic.
A twist.
Just love the fucking heads turning back and forth.
I love all the feathers that appear out of nowhere every time she screams. More feathers than before.
She's part bird, actually.
Wait, what?
No, I mean, like, that was my theory. It was a game theory.
Oh, okay. I never know if it's a game theory or not with this.
I mean, to be fair, there was a witness that had a live swan on her head once, so, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Order, order, order! Will someone please tell me what really happened? I told you the truth already! I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus! And then I failed miserably. That gangster knows everything! He's coming for you! You can be Maractus.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart! Quick, open your safe! Give it to me!
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You went in with the family. If they see that chart, you're finished. It'll be me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I want some company. You.
And what happened next? He jumped at me, knocked me to the floor, and then he took that cord. Hal Maractus was serious, deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out.
I can't remember a thing, and when I woke up, he was dead.
I like how Clavier is like not even paying attention. He's just snapping to himself.
Yeah.
So you were the victim.
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick.
Sorry, it's penis time outside.
It's what?
Penis time where the motorcycles go by, you know. Okay. I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There, are you happy now? I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand? But how could I? Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself. I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now? You bear some responsibility for events that day, true. Yet, if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala. When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
She's also pulled a gun on him.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Very well. This finishes the cross-examination of this...
Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock.
Yeah! Alexa, play Love, Love, Guilty! What?
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look.
What? Stop. Is he touching his hair? Did he, like, leave the stand?
Walk over there and pat him on the head?
All right, weird.
Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
No, I'm ready to go all the way. To the truth, you know. Prosecutor Gavin, stop touching the defense attorney.
How Maractus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next? He's right. There's more we don't know.
But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
Alita Tiala, half dead. Dr. Maractus pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
It's his job. Me, Fräulein, I only wish to know the truth.
Finally, a prosecutor in this series that makes sense. He doesn't just want to win. Well, let's go back over what we've learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So he took a pistol from the family stash with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine.
And Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie. So she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him in order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then, something happened. Sounds like you've figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. Maractus?
That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps, he thought, to death. What did he do after his crime?
I was just knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Hair Forehead, care to guess?
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do? Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. He's like the worst doctor ever.
Yeah, why not just check? You've got a medical degree, my dude.
Yeah, you can just check her heartbeat.
Like, you're in a doctor's office. The ways to know if someone's are dead are numerous.
Yeah, seriously. Do I have evidence to show what he did next?
The noodle bowls, right?
Noodle bowls, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait. I think we're on the right track. I think it's expecting something different. I think it's
the noodle stand.
The noodle stand.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay.
I think.
Well, we're not down and out yet, so.
Yeah, sure.
Like that.
As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Eldune's noodle stand. What, killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand? It wasn't so much random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Bowls that belonged inside that stand. I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or he wanted to put something on the stand in their place. Wait, you don't mean... I do. Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. My corpse? Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body.
You're all crazy. I'm only a little crazy. Then let's think about it logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Walkie-Kataki?
I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin? I thought you were on his side now. The fuck?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right! He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick! That spoiled brat made him do it! He made the doctor steal the stand! Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. What? Apparently the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand. Here, please show us on this diagram.
The river.
Yeah, I see the river.
The river.
Present the river. There, that's a river. Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why.
A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was going to throw me into that river?
Yeah. He didn't have many other options, Fräulein.
I believe this clears up all of the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. And then, the denouement. This is the second French word I've used today. The fuck?
Yeah.
Wesley Stickler of panty-snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts in that instant. There we go. Finally. Do still have to watch the whole thing, though.
Yeah, but it's a little funky early CGI work.
Yeah, it's fine.
I love the way the top of the stand just slips off. It's going away. Beam me up, Scotty.
Oh.
Oh.
So, I shot him? You were the only one who could have. You were the only one who could have stolen Walkie's pistol. It had to be you. It had to be you. I'm sorry. Well, Miss Tiala. Nice work. Thank you. Wait, you mean I'm right?
You're welcome.
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook.
Wow. You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park?
Who knows? I like how she's like, like, tell us why. And she goes, nah.
Yeah, it's like when you ask someone for a better idea because they don't like your idea and they say no.
Yeah. Excuse
Well,
me.
die then.
But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak. Whereof what? Can't believe she's fucking using Shakespearean shit. It's like Kristoff is still here with us.
I know, Kristoff, you've returned.
I can't believe she's still trying to deny this. Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out Herr Forehead's errors?
Maybe there really is something.
I believe the Fräulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car.
His car? That's right. The Maractus Clinic has that big garage. In which sat a green sports car, was it? Why would he steal this stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car.
Oh. And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal that stand. Our defense without a case. I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken. Ah, what an excellent counter-argument, Fräulein. Too bad you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy. Daddy?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car. Oh, yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it. You did forget, Judge. It's fine.
It's totally okay. Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car,
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead.
Well, you're the one who's glaring at it. No! No!
I think it doesn't help Apollo that he is leaning over the little railing.
Right? Order, order, order! Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body?
Is it a groan of surrender I hear?
No.
Some advice? Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
Everything I've learned? Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night. Okay. The car didn't run.
The car didn't run because the underwear and the exhaust.
panties. Yeah. I have an idea. It's all coming together.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, it's all coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car. Now you're making even less sense than usual. Not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put 1 and 1 together, and the explanation is simple. If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. Show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night. Panties. Let's see now. Panties again?
Yeah, me too, Judge. Apollo, stand up straight. All sorts of things come out of my panties.
Okay, well, Trucy, don't do that.
Trucy, even the truth.
Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Maractus Clinic garage. What? The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them. Why? Weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe? Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin!
We were like handed this by him.
Yeah, we were.
So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. I forgot.
Your hog?
No. My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run.
My, how interesting. While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start. What?
That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the needle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of. Can we arrest him?
Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think. So it does. Where am I? So dark. Can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem? Yo, Doc, I know what you did.
Walkie?
You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man. Wait, let me explain. Fine, I'll give you your last request. Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No! He'll ruin everything! I have to stop him!
Cesis wants you to.
Haha.
Ooh, a murder! Solved.
The truth come out.
And no one had to get framed or false evidenced or conspiracy.
Yeah, no false evidence. It's great. I love that. See, Jersey, this is how it should have been. Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well. Too bad.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though.
That was your mistake.
No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it was you.
Wait, she had no faith in you.
Yeah, I had so little faith in you and you let me down.
Incredible.
And it's still Apollo's fault, I guess. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Ms. Alida Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're prosecuting. Oh, she's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now. Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He'd figured out she was the killer a while ago.
Some advice? Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
He lost, but I didn't exactly win either.
Something the matter? Hair, forehead?
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Not guilty! Court is adjourned.
Oh, thank God. June 17th, 4:12 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Great job, Apollo. You did it.
Yeah, we did somehow.
Walkie's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank.
Yeah, this is you.
Hey, attorney man. You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes. Or to blame, I guess. You give my Alita back. Stupid pointy-head attorney with a death wish.
Enough, Waki.
Mr. Kitaki.
It's high time you opened your eyes, Waki.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours. Giving up the life, trying to become some kind of businessman.
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Waki.
I'm afraid the guard is gonna throw them both out.
If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help them out.
Arrest them?
We know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Waki. Oh, Waki, Apollo has something to tell you.
Huh? I do? Huh. Way to put me on the spot.
What's that? Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Sure. Okay. Why is Mr. Kitaki trying to become a businessman? All right. My attorney's badge. No. The checkup report, I think. Think about it, Waki. Think about your condition.
Yeah.
I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
She doesn't mean you aren't really, are you?
I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Waki. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Waki. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean. His
Eyes!
Please understand, Waki.
Dad.
Oh.
Man, I see how it is, old man. Always you looking out for. Waki? Listen good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. Try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. My Waki?
No, it's as it should be. Mr. Kitaki, I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes. I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who? Me? I don't think.
Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest, the Kitaki Lie Pie.
He's opening a pie shop?
So long.
That's how they're gonna get the money for the operation, is a pie shop?
A pie shop?
Is that enough of a cash business to launder? Oh, I was supposed to go all clean. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so. And he was gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Aw, we make a good team. Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Huh. Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers.
Do you not get the rest of the day off after you win at court?
I guess not. Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her.
Yeah, this weird 15-year-old girl we found.
Though I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Why to claim a reward from Mr. Eldoon?
Salty noodles. Right. You gotta stand back already?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show.
I did not sign up for the whole day. Did I mention I slept 2 hours?
With an amazing appearance, with a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. Go get a monster.
Okay, boss.
Oh, it's special, all right.
Please, anything but him. The end!
Yay!
Case 2 complete!
Case 2 closed.
So, what are your thoughts after this case?
My thoughts on this case are, oh boy, there sure was so much. The Kitakis are a lot. I love them. And I can't believe I started off this case going, haha, if you take her scarf off, does her head fall off? And the answer is yeah, kind of.
The head of her case certainly fell off. All right. Well, we will pick up with Turnabout Serenade next time, so stay tuned.
Bye.